two networks. One network, this network, is reachable by R3, and this network, all these reachable by R2. Okay? So, the figure shows a dual stacked network topology. Currently, no static routes are configured for either IP version 4 or IP version 6. We don't have any configuration now. Here, imagine that here, for example, we first of all, to check here, we should check the routing table. So static routes IP version 4, in order to check at R1, each router has entries only for directed connected networks and associated local addresses. In order to see the routing table, we just type this command, show IP route, and this pipeline, it means that we are searching in this output of this command. We want this command to filter us, or to give us to begin showing us at the beginning of first appearance of word gateway. So when it's inside the output list, the output command here, it finds the first gateway. From this gateway word, it will lists all together. So this is the first gateway of last resort is not set. So gateway of last resort is not set. It means that there is no static configurations, because static configurations or default static configurations, basically it's the last path a router can take. Okay, default static routes. So if you look here, if we come back here, okay, this way. Okay, if we look here, R1 can ping R2 but can't ping R3 LAN. So from R1 can ping R2 but can't ping R3. Let's check the routing table. 172.1.6, we are at 1. So directly connected network is this, the first one, this one. This network at this interface, this is directly connected. Okay. 1762, this is the address. So this interface is directly connected. And you know, for any directly connected interface, basically the router creates an automatic local link. So for any C here, you should know that the C directly connected are the interfaces connected, or the for example here, C, what does it mean? C is the directly connected to R1. Okay, and if you notice here, the address is this address. So it means that this interface, this router is connected to this router they use the same network address, which is 172.16.20, which is here. So for any C, the router R1 will create automatic L, and the L address should be the same, except that it will take the first usable IP. I mean, you should add 1 here, so it will be immediately after the network address. So if the network address 0, it will be 1, and instead of 24 here, it should be 32 local address. Okay, and you see here they are at this interface as 010, as serial 010. So this L is created automatically. Okay, then the second one is at 172. These are the interfaces that are directly connected to the router. Two interfaces, right? This interface and this interface. This is why we have two C's and we have two L's, because L is automatic for each. So this is the another network. It is 172.16.30, which is here /24, is directly connected network at the interface Giga Ethernet 000. Okay, so, and as you notice, L is also, as we here, we added 1 to the network address, and it will be the address for the local address network at this router, local address. Okay, and and it's mentioned also is directly connected, but it's local. So if you ping from R1, the 22 is here. This, if you ping this router at this interface, because this is 172.16.2, and this interface you see 22, it works 100% because it's directly connected. So if we ping 100, success rate is 100%, it succeeds. While if we ping 192.6221, it means if we ping this router, this interface, 192.62121 is this interface. Oh, it means that this router, if we ping from here, it doesn't, success rate is 0%, so it doesn't work. Why? Because maybe this link is down, okay, and we don't have a default static route or default route, for example. So this is why it doesn't work, or we are not enabling routing on these two routers. Okay. Okay. Then for the IP version 6, we do the same. Instead of begin gateway for IP version 6, we begin by capital C in order to use filtering. Okay. So as you know here, as we did, no, let's come back here. Okay. For IP version 6, remember this interface and this interface. So we are trying to check the routing table at this router. So the routing table will show us this address, the directly connected address at this interface, which is 2001 db8 ac2 2 colon nothing slash 64. Let's check. You see, this is the directly connected via the, you just type the interface. So here it's showing this comment, the destination network at this interface. It shows the destination network, which is this, at this interface, via this interface. And here, you know, also, and also it creates the local address, local IP for this network. It should be this one to one. Let's check. It is 2 1, that's correct. But instead of 32 there, here you should add 128. Okay? 128, because here we use /32. It's the full 88832. But for IP version 6, instead of 32, it looks like 128. And for the second interface here, the address is 22B3, and the so it's a 3. Let's check. It's C directly connected network is the 3 via the Giga Ethernet, and also the local link is 1. Why is 1? Let's check. It's 1 here. You see this is 1. So 3 1. That's correct. Okay. And what else? And there is also the local link address. You see, this is automatically created at the router also. So for version 6, it creates for each IP version 6 local address, also IP version 6, and finally it creates one local link local address at this router. It looks like FE or FF00. So it's 4 digits of hexadecimal, 2 slashes /8 via a null interface. Okay. And you see here, you type also as we did. So we ping from here this interface at this address 2122, sorry, 22, it should work. So 22, it works, success rate is 100%, while in the second one here, no, here it's 1 1, it doesn't work. Okay, 1 1 doesn't work. Let's check. It's 2, sorry, 2, where it 2, where's 2? Let's check. 2 is 3. This is not this. He pings 2. He pings what? He pings 2 2 and 2 1. Coffee. He pings coffee here. 2 1. So he pings this here, this network. It doesn't work. This interface. Okay. As I told, there is no configurations for that. So we have learned throughout this this part of lecture that whenever we want to create a static route, we use IP route, destination network address, subnet mask, next hop IP address, exit interface of current router, and the distance. And we do almost the same of IP version 6 as we did. We will know later on how we can configure IP